Who is Fraser Owen Jones? We don't always recognize once-in-a-lifetime moments as they occur. Some of our most cherished memories seem ordinary until they're gone. One seemingly commonplace evening, my older brother and I played together in what was to become our last jam session. It was 1 week later that my precious brother, Austin, unexpectedly passed away at the age of 18. Welcome back to the channel and thanks for being here. I had a different video planned for this week, however I recently met a young man that I think warrants a little bit of extra attention, and so I've changed my plans accordingly. I met Fraser Owen Jones recently when he knocked on my door in the middle of the day to sell me something. I didn't know what it was, but there was something about this young kid in front of me who showed up on a bike, knocked on the door, and presented himself in such a professional manner that I couldn't help but pay attention and listen. I asked him what he was doing, what he was selling. He very energetically told me that he was selling CDs of piano music that he had composed himself and recorded at a professional studio. I thought this was a little bit odd, so I asked a few more questions and struck up a conversation with him. He told me that he was putting himself through college by selling the CDs. He told me that he had sold over 3,000 CDs, primarily door to door. I thought this was absolutely fantastic. I think far too often our younger generation gets the brunt of the joke being told that they're lazy and that they don't have any kind of drive or ambition. This young man in front of me proved otherwise. Now I struck up a conversation with him because I thought it was kind of interesting that he was selling CDs door to door. I mean, CDs are kind of a lost medium for these days. I don't even have a CD player. I had to find an old laptop in order to put the CD in. I thought it was interesting enough to have a conversation with him because I actually used to go door to door when I was in high school to sell subscriptions to the Province and Vancouver Sun newspapers. Door-to-door sales is a particularly hard medium of sales. Anyone that has met him, I'm sure, had the same experience that I did, which was that he was very easy to talk to, very energetic, and quite honestly, he was very invested in his music. It wasn't until later when I went to his website to read just why. His brother Austin died in 2013 at the age of 18, and this album is a tribute to his life. And it also includes 3 compositions written by his brother Austin. Naturally, when I found this out, I was even more intrigued in this young man that had knocked on my door and sold me a CD. And of course I bought one because I just couldn't help but support somebody who was gonna go door to door and sell something in order to put themselves through college. I have a lot of respect and admiration for anybody that puts themselves out there like that. I had even more admiration for Fraser once I learned that his brother had passed away, that this CD was a tribute to his life, and that he didn't use that story in order to sell me the music. He stood on his own 2 feet, told me what the album was about without telling me that it was a tribute to his brother, and just went about his business, just talking about the music, what he was doing with the money, putting himself through college, and went about his day. I think that takes a lot of character, and I think he should be commended. And I think the best way that we can support him is just to go to his website. I'll put the link in the description section below and buy a CD. Support this young man who is going door to door and putting himself through college. After I went to his website and read about his brother, I actually reached out to Fraser to see if he would be willing to be interviewed for my channel so I could find out a little bit more about him and what he plans to do with his education after the fact. He was very polite in turning me down, which I have absolutely no problem with, as he was saying that he's focusing on his schooling right now and didn't really have the time to commit to such a thing. I have absolutely no problem with that. However, Fraser, if you're watching, the invitation still stands, and whenever you're ready, I'd love to interview you and have you on the channel. So anyways, if you're watching this video, please don't forget to go to fraserowenjones.com and buy a CD and support this young man. And if it wasn't already obvious, all the music that you've been listening to the entire time watching this video has been the music from his CD. He gave me special permission while at the door to put it on my YouTube channel because I knew right away that I was going to want to do that. Anyways, go to the website, buy a CD, support this young man, and help him get through college. That's it for me for the week. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this story as interesting as I did. Go to fraserowenjones.com. You'll find a little bit more information about this young man, some samples of the music, and you can buy a CD. If you have any other questions, put them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Other than that, thanks for watching and have yourself a great day.